You're listening to DJ K Nicky on the ones and twos. NYC Turn Up.
Oh my God. See? So on our first day back, you gonna mess up like that? We've been going for a whole month. You should have had your mess together this morning, woman. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, this is the Let's Be Clear radio show, live here on IXS Radio. This beautiful Saturday morning. Good morning, Miss Nikki.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Al.
Good morning.
So, this is the shenanigans starts, of course, real early.
Always.
So how y'all doing? How was your week, Nikki?
It was great. Especially
Yeah.
weekend.
The week? What week?
That weekend.
Oh no, we're gonna get to that. We're just trying to, catch up on what's been going on since we've not been here.
Exactly.
And my week was pretty cool. I was a little bit under the weather, but I'm back. I'm better.
It's this weather that's making
Yeah,
us
this
like-
weather is crazy. I think they trying to kill me though.
Just you?
Yeah, cause I'm the only one in this room that don't feel well right now. I mean, I'm all right. I'm good cause I'm here. So
You wanted to.
Al, how was your week?
It was short.
It was short.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't no holiday this week, was it?
Yeah.
What holiday was this week?
No. Labor Day.
Happy holiday.
Yeah.
You said happy holiday?
Yep.
Okay, well, happy, happy, because I'm happy. So, let's talk about, our breast cancer awareness event we had last week was awesome.
Yes.
We had a lovely time. The food was great. If y'all missed it, y'all missed good food. Y'all missed good music. And y'all missed us.
Exactly.
But I would really, really like to thank everybody that did come out and show their support.
Excuse me.
I would like to thank Dr. Neil for coming to speak and Cynthia Chapman for coming out and not being afraid to talk about what she's been going through. And I'd like to thank my sister for that macaroni salad and potato salad that everybody's still talking about.
Yeah, that was good.
And Matthew was the jerk chicken man. And the Garden of Eden showed us so much love. So big shout out to the Garden of Eden. They came through. They gave us a donation. They donated some ribs. They had a brother out there on the grill making ribs that was fall off the bone type. Had people. No, let me tell you something. I didn't have any because I'm trying to stay away from
It was
the
good,
pork.
I can tell you. It was good.
But he had two people that don't even eat pork
Eating pork?
eating ribs. They said it was so good. So everything was good, and they donated the ribs and they fried some fish out there. Everything was good. The weather was good. It was a little breezy, but it was still a good event. It was a good day to be outside. So thank everybody from coming through, supporting, donating, and doing what they did.
Yes.
Do we get an applaud for them? Like, come on, like let's give an applaud.
Okay. But if you want to walk,
Yeah, definitely. The walk is October 20th. Remember last year I kept saying the 20th and it was the 21st or
Yeah,
something. I
that
kept
was
getting the
the
day. So now is officially the 20th, October 20th. That's a Sunday on Orchard Beach. What time is registration? Is 8:30. 8:30. The walk starts at 9. What happened?
so I don't know.
Okay, the walk starts at 9. You can go to makingastrive.com. Look for Let's Be Clear is the name of the group, the team. And you can sign up there. You can also donate there. You can also call K Nikki. She'll sign you up and get you ready to go.
Yep. Plus get your sizes
yeah.
for your shirts. And
Yeah, please, if you guys are gonna wear a team shirt, you need to put your order in. You need to text us, call us, inbox us your size so you can get your t-shirts made. And It was like my first time. It seems like we've been gone.
You've been going for a while.
Yeah. Al kicked us out. That's what happened.
Yeah, just let him.
He said he was tired of us
He
and
got
our
voices.
shenanigans. We come up in here with this laughing and
Well,
joking.
that's not what happened. You know, every now and then you gotta do some exterminating and get rid of the rodents, right?
So
put some
he
roach
he called
bites
us-
in the corner.
Oh,
He called us rodents.
Yeah.
Wow.
In New York City, don't hate us roaches.
I mean, when y'all come in here, y'all be scattering around like
Oh,
roaches.
snap.
Wow, that's
Something?
crazy. Well, we missing one. We missing
And
Lady
then, hold
Grace.
on, but then Nikki got her antennas on this morning.
We're
A whole
missing,
bunch of them.
we're missing Lady Grace this morning, so shout out to Lady Grace.
Yes, yes. Hi, sis. Morning.
Morning. Oh, here's the applause for everybody who contributed to the Let's Be Clear Breast Cancer Awareness event. Thank you, everybody. This is for you.
Nikki's literally giving you her hand. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on since we ain't been here too.
I know a lot.
The first thing I want to talk about, right? And then I got a really good juicy topic. I watched this movie yesterday and the other day, and I wanted to share it with you guys.
Okay.
But that's later.
Yeah.
What in the world? He on it. Okay. What in the world is going on with 50 Cent? Why 50 Cent got beef with everybody?
To stay relevant.
No, he is relevant. He don't need to. He don't need to have beef with everybody the way he's
Listen,
doing.
He uses it as a marketing tool.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
it works
we need to
very
get.
well
It
for him.
does.
Let me tell you. I was watching the Breakfast Club
Yeah.
Rewind, and he was on the Breakfast Club.
So,
So they asked him what happened with Wendy Williams.
oh.
He said, he said, the B can't come to my party. We ain't speaking years. How she just gonna show up at the party thinking she gonna get in?
Uh-huh.
They didn't let her in.
Oh.
The furthest she got, I think, was the lobby.
So she never got invited.
No, she never was invited because they haven't spoke.
So why would she go?
Because she Wendy Williams and she think that she, I guess
Now
she
got
probably
rid of
thought.
her husband. She thinks she could go wherever she wants.
So he said that you got to give me a call first. You can't just show up at my event. We ain't speaking years. But she saw Snoop in the lobby, and I guess Snoop brung her to the lobby. But that's as far as she got because I guess afterwards she's like, oh well, I guess I'll go home now. But she was saying that she didn't think that he would treat her like that because she was the first one that was playing his music.
That's not true. She shouldn't even be lying like that.
Well, that's what she had said. This I'm just
But
quoting.
if you haven't spoken in years, why would you just show up? That's like coming
That's
to
like
my house.
I'm getting
Yeah.
married and my
You just
enemy gonna come to the wedding.
Yeah.
Like,
Like we ain't talking yet, and you wasn't invited. Like
Yeah.
how you do that?
Yeah, and then all that crap she talked about him, and she think everything's
It's
supposed to be
cool.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
let's
she-
see.
Nah, it don't work
You
that
gotta
way.
have a conversation first.
you know,
I
at
agree
least
with that.
at least do a little bit, you know,
Kiss it ass.
not kissing ass, but you know, apologize for
Yeah.
something. You know, he did say that he understands that that's her job.
Yeah.
But if you ain't speak to a person in years, you
Yeah.
gonna just show up like that thinking
Yeah,
you're gonna
that
get
doesn't
it.
make sense.
He said he was actually where the cameras was, watching her try to get in and laughing.
Uh-huh.
He's a clown, but
He is a clown.
I understand where he coming from.
Yeah,
but he
that-
also was like they were talking about he had one last year, this big party that he have every year, and he invites everybody. So he said last year he had it in Atlanta. Naturally, Little Bow Wow was there and everything. So he said they had it at a strip club. So he has a budget that he gives the money to the people at the strip club or whatever. So he gave everybody a stack of money to give out. He said Little Bow Wow left with them. He left with the money.
Yeah?
He left with the money.
$100,000.
$100,000. And
We off here?
What are you talking about?
We off here?
Are we off air? No, we on air.
Okay, good.
so they was asking him, you know, why wasn't Little Bow Wow invited to the event.
Steal
He said
money.
he said because he was on probation. So the
he
next
never
event
gave
he
the money
going
back?
no, he spent the money.
No, they didn't.
He didn't.
No, they got it back.
Oh, you did? I was like, that's bad.
So anybody out there that owe 50 money, y'all better give him his money because he's going to.
He tells everybody,
He
he
got-
give me back my money.
He
What's
gave
her name,
that
Tiara
to
Marie,
yeah. He gave
Young
her.
Buck?
He gave her like
They
a
went to court
bad.
for that, right?
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, whatever money it was, well, she wasn't. She was suing him.
Yeah, and then
Because of
she
the-
gotta pay him. Yeah.
Yeah, she had to pay his court fees, which was $30,000. So she came. I don't know. People leave 50 alone. Let him do what he doing. And I heard he had when the Power premiere, they had it at Madison Square Garden. I heard that it was like really, really nice. So
That's good.
shout out for not sending Let's Be Clear any tickets because
Yeah, right.
we could have been in there.
He did get invited like Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy. Well, Wendy gotta she gotta learn to humble herself too, because you can't just show up at somebody's house
They think they
expecting to
forgot
get
about
in,
it. Yeah.
and you want to break bread with them, and you said some things about them and their kids and their kids' mother and him being gay. I think she had mentioned something like that one time. So,
Everybody gay to her.
but there's a lot of them out there though.
It is.
They undercover and
Like Malik Yoba.
yeah, well, you see, I was getting around to that, and now he's mad at everybody because,
Oh, he is.
but he's the one who put it out there
Yeah.
that he likes transgender women.
Well, what I don't get is how in one breath he says that everybody knows Malik Yoba loves women and I'm into women, and then in the same breath he says that he loves people, and that's his take on being able to have an attraction to these transgenders. Okay, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Because that's the case, then we all are into transgender. You know what I mean? Because we all love people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No.
But for what I heard back in the day, word on the street was that was known that he was into trans women and all that stuff.
but see,
Yeah.
where he messed up is he started naming other people.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, he named Eddie Murphy.
Well, he knew
He
about it.
named
Mr. C. He
Mr.
didn't say
C.
Mr.
I mean, I heard Mr. C called up. Yeah, at the interview. Again,
Why would he do
until
that?
you
Just
have a
say
conversation with other people, don't put them in your mess.
nothing. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Own up to what you're doing and call it a day. And if people still want to receive you, let them receive you. You know
Nah,
what I
he
mean?
got kicked out of a lot of stuff.
He did. What was
Yeah.
the
Athletic team at somewhere.
HBCU? Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, one of those colleges. They kicked him off but
Because, like somebody said, it's not about him liking trans. You like whoever you like as long. But you was out there with prostitutes that was young. And you don't want to admit that. Supposedly, allegedly, he was. But I believe it. But anyway,
so that's the new New York undercover.
yes.
He's
he was
the
up there like, what's that, how Mr. C got caught? He was up and down that district over there.
Yeah.
They said he used to do the same thing. So she came out and told him.
Yeah. But Mr. C, you know what I like about him? What he did was he came out and he just told everything. He told his story.
Yeah.
He told his truth. So whatever people think about him,
That's
at
all
least
right.
he was honest. He
About
came out and he told his truth.
No, C is the truth. And let me tell you something. Whatever he said about what he does, he never mentioned nobody
That
else.
was, yeah, it was
he
just
sure
him.
did. You know
what I mean?
Like, I
And
saw
that's
so and so
respect.
out there
Yeah.
too. No,
Because
just
you
saying
know
you.
that
Yeah.
he wasn't the only one out
Yeah,
there.
you know that. But that's not nobody's business.
Yeah.
That's on them if they want to come out or not.
Well,
But I didn't know Malik Yoba did that.
well.
Yeah,
And see, the sad part about it is here, you have all these organizations using you as a host, and that you're co-signing their products, and then you want to get out here in the public and talk about your personal life. Okay, so if you got any kids that's looking up to you, anybody that you're supposed to be mentoring, okay, you confuse them
Yeah.
with who you are supposed to be, and what you represent. You know what I mean? So again, nobody should judge you on what you do in your personal life, but there's just certain things that should be kept sacred. You know what I mean? And especially if you're a face out there of our people to the people. You know what I mean? Again, keep your personal life to you, okay? And I understand if somebody asks you a question, and yeah, be as truthful as you can, or tell them, that's personal. I'd rather not talk about that. You know what I mean? But everybody don't need to know what you do behind closed doors.
But he claimed he mentioned it because of the kid that committed suicide that was had a transgender girlfriend, and they was bullying him online, and all the time they was bullying him, and he committed suicide, and apparently he threatened the girlfriend too, that he was gonna kill her too, but she left, and then that's when he committed suicide. So he was talking about that, and saying that he also like trans, and it's hard and all that stuff. But that's when the prostitute came out and said, okay, fine, you like trans, but you also is a bully because you was out there, you was a pedophile, pretty much. You was abusing us. But you didn't mention that, you know what I mean? So you want to mention everything. So he just said, I'm reaching out to the transgender culture and everything.
Right.
I'm there for you or whatever because of things you have to go through. But like you said, I know what you're saying. Like, you can't represent one way and then hide your other way. If you gonna be everything, be all of it out there.
Come all the way out the closet.
Come out from the beginning. Yeah, from the beginning. Don't all of a sudden come out later. I know it's hard. Back in the day, it was hard to come out, say you gay, you this and that and the fifth. I understand that. But now all of a sudden, it just didn't sound right. Come out right. It wasn't genuine.
Yeah.
To me.
What I don't understand about today's society is this. When I was growing up, in my neighborhoods, if somebody in the neighborhood was gay, we knew who they were. You know what I mean? We broke bread with them. We hung out with them. All of that. Wasn't nobody bashing you or approaching them.
Yeah, where did they come up with this gay bashing stuff?
I don't know.
Because I don't remember it neither.
It never happened. Okay.
Even my experience, I never seen it either.
Yeah, because this is not something that just happened.
Yeah.
This has been around for years.
Right.
Even if they didn't come out said they was gay, we always knew. And we still was cool. We all was still cool with each other. We might have, some people, I ain't gonna lie, some people might have said was teasing them. You know what I mean? But I never seen nobody get beat up and all that. Not saying it never happened, but I never seen it. We had the village. We had, it
The
was
village
open.
been the village for years.
Yeah, it was open.
But still in all, only time something happened is if, let's say that gay person got into an argument with somebody. Then they was calling you out your name.
Yeah.
Oh, you this, you that. No, but you this. It went both ways.
Yeah.
It wasn't just gay bashing. You know what I mean? It was we got to art with each other, and we playing the dozens at first, and then it got a little out of hand, and now we're really going in on each other. Okay, so again, all these things that social media, entertainment is putting out there in the forefront and making it seem controversial. Okay, and not giving us explanations about why and why this thing has to be all the way out in the open. I think is really sad. What we need to be doing is educating the community on transgender and gays and what the expectation as a human being should be. Okay, not I jump in bed with them too, and all that's too much information.
Yeah,
definitely.
You don't need to know your sexual
And stop being so
Yeah.
judgmental, because the only person at the end of the day can judge anybody is Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I mean, the background that I came from, we seen everything. You know what I'm saying? You seen people on drugs, you seen gay people, you might have seen your auntie and your uncle, doing something with the same sex that they probably shouldn't have, but that didn't make you love them any less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was your family, you loved them. So,
I don't understand this big hate thing.
Yeah, like what is
with your religion, your race, your sexual orientation? Why it's just getting out of hand? Like,
because today's society want to put labels on everything. And it's sad.
Everything.
We're not a label. We're a race of people.
Human
You know what I
race,
mean?
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it too, But anyway, Moving right along. So what else is going on? I think I heard something about Lori Harvey being pregnant by P. Diddy.
Oh, that's true.
I
you
seen it
just
on
heard it?
TMZ, so I don't
Yeah,
know
oh,
when
it's
TMZ
true.
when TMZ
Yes, he said, it's true.
they usually right.
I thought they broke up.
Yeah, but they was just together somewhere in
Some,
Cabo,
right.
somewhere.
Yes.
But anyway,
I'm sorry. Who's Lori Harvey?
Steve
Oh,
Harvey's stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
Yeah.
his
wife's daughter.
Oh, so she took on the name?
I
Yeah.
guess so,
He
yeah.
adopted all of her kids.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That is so
But here's the crazy
She's
part.
20, what? 23?
23 something. She's not even 25 years old.
Yeah.
However, they saying that, I mean, rumor has it that she used to date Puffy's
His
son.
yeah.
So now the father is dating it.
Somebody said in the comments that probably was a cover up. That they probably was dating all along and used the son as a cover up.
And then they were
possible.
saying
Cause she
that
was young at the time.
she was using the son to bait Puffy.
Fluffy.
I heard that.
Those
It's always
Yes.
crazy. But
Hey,
yeah, kudos,
whatever.
and whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, but then they had somebody say like mother like daughter.
Yeah, because her mother was something
Yeah.
else.
They say, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but she was like one of the biggest drug dealers out.
Oh, she was a drug dealer, not dating drug dealers.
Nah, she was the ex-husband wrote a book, a tell-all book.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And when he went to jail, she started dating the brother or the cousin or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I don't know.
That book's still out? Cause wasn't he trying to stop it or something from him doing it?
I don't know if they was able to stop him. If they did stop him, they must have paid him a lot of money.
Yeah, to shut him up.
Yeah.
But-
And they were trying to say that that's why Steve Harvey was let go of some of his shows too,
Oh, because of her?
because of that story.
Oh,
Like the Big
wow.
Little Brother and the
Yeah.
Steve Harvey show was canceled.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. Okay.
I don't know how true it is, but
Yeah.
No, they got a number of reasons why his show was canceled. But the sad part to me is that Steve Harvey married this woman, and I get that. But before he married her, those kids had a father, right? So, how disrespectful is it for you to take somebody else's name and give them yours?
yeah, that
You
was
know what I
crazy.
mean? That's like right now. My daughter is 25, 26. For another man to come and she gives up my last name for that person's last name because they married to a mother, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
That is so disrespectful to me. I know I'm not supposed to judge people, but that is disrespectful.
Especially if he's still
what
alive.
about yeah, and that's the point.
Yeah, if the
That's
father's
the
still
point.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a slap in your face.
But you could do that without the father's permission? You could
Well,
change
what happened was because they've been married for a while now.
Yeah.
So naturally, she was a younger girl when they
Oh.
first got together.
Okay.
And when he married her, they proceeded the adoption, and he adopted her as his daughter.
Oh.
The father was locked up in prison
Oh,
at the
that
time.
ex-husband guy. Okay. Oh.
But still, it's
They're
not
still
right.
wrong.
But they're
Yeah.
still trying to say that they don't know if that's the husband's kids or the
Oh, they
cousins.
don't know whose
They
kids
don't
it is. Yeah.
see that cousins, husbands. and
Yeah, because they
cousins
look
and
like
all of that.
somebody in
Yeah.
the family some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's some trifling something else, man. I want to read that book though. But
But anyway,
But you know, stuff like this has been going on in our communities for
for
years.
years.
of course.
You know,
You be.
And I'm gonna give you a
want
perfect
uncle to your
example.
sister.
look, in my family, right? My grandmother and her sister, right, had children by the same man. So they're cousins and sisters and brothers at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yep. Yep. That's what we did.
I know I have a story like that too, but
Something else, boy.
Listen,
I don't.
Family.
I'm gonna leave that alone because
listen.
I don't want nobody suing me. So
You know.
I ain't got no money.
Listen, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a book one day. Me and Nikki gonna get together and we're gonna write a book. It's gonna be.
What you gonna call it? Crazy and retarded?
You funny. Aren't you funny? He's funny.
You think he's funny?
No. That's
Y'all gonna call it
sarcasm.
the CR code.
It's gonna be. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
No.
That's gonna be the
y'all
name
can't
of
do
the.
that.
Oh yes, we can.
No.
As
No.
long as the radio party.
No,
on it,
I
we
own the
can.
name.
I
Y'all
don't
can't
care.
You don't own.
I own that name.
Show me
Alright,
ownership papers.
I own the name.
Come
I
on.
got the copyrights on it.
Let me see.
You didn't know I copywritten that.
No, you did.
I
No,
you
trademarked
did.
it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
I got
you
a
didn't.
patent on it.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You
I
can change
did.
it
No.
to let's be clear.
Let-
S on it.
let-
Let's be clear.
yeah, let it be clear.
But see,
Yeah.
Let it
no,
be
no,
clear.
no. What I did
Okay, no, you did
is
not.
I trademarked and patent. Let be clear. Let's be clear. Lots be clear.
He made sure.
I wanna
he
see
did.
the paperwork
Yeah,
for
me
that.
Too. Oh well, whatever you did, Pat, that's what we gonna say. Let us try to be clear.
And while you was up here DJing, I took DJ K Nikki
No, you
and I
didn't.
patented that too.
Man,
So you don't own your
You
own
already own
name.
her.
Well,
If you want it, you gotta buy it from me.
K.I. Nikki. Well, then I ain't got today because I ain't got no money.
Well, I
I'm
wait till you
changing
get rich.
again.
You're gonna be wealthy. I'm gonna wait till all that money come in. Then I'm gonna sell you back your name. See, I saw it
Check
coming.
them out. Well,
Man,
anyway.
you suck.
I saw the prosperity coming. So, you know,
Alvin.
I took precautions to make sure that I get my money up front.
Here we go and copyright.
You better go ahead, cause he trying to tell us
So
something.
yeah, he crazy.
He ain't
And hold
doing
on,
shit.
here's the icing on the cake.
Lady D Davis.
You know I trademarked that. You know I trademarked
He
that.
couldn't do that.
Listen, when she gonna be the next Oprah, right? So when that first,
Well, thank you.
when that
I-
first
thank
10 billion
you.
come, when that first 10 billion come, I want half.
You a half?
I want half.
If that happens, you can have half.
Yeah, exactly.
See, she's so
Yeah.
nice.
That you
See,
a
why
half.
couldn't you just say, okay,
Yeah,
Al, you can have
no,
half?
No, I feel violated. That's why.
You feel violated.
Yeah.
She felt violated because
Yeah.
you took her
took my name.
name
My
took
whole
without
name.
letting her know.
That's kind of gangster, right?
You
You're not
did
a
sound
gay.
good. You Alvin
Alvinite Turner.
You know? You I.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
That's
funny.
my name.
But let me I've been watching TV because I've been
That's good.
Yeah, I've been watching TV.
Isn't that what it's used
Well, anyway, the clowns are back. Homie D Clown
Hey, homie, duh.
and Bozo the Clown.
Oh God, you're funny.
I've been watching these black movies. These movies are crazy. Let me tell you about this movie I watched last night.
Okay.
It was about, you know, the guy that played on, what is that, The Game? The starring
Uh-huh.
quarterback. What is his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I don't know.
All right, so anyway, he was this big time rapper, and he used to go out.
Is it Pooch something?
No, Pooch Hall is the other guy.
Oh, okay.
So what the hell? His mother was the lady. What's her name? Oh Jesus. Anywho,
You need to write this.
let me
down.
I know, cause I was watching the movie. I was watching this movie like 3:00 this
You
morning.
don't even know the name of the movie, do you?
No,
It's just
but
sad.
I can find the name of the movie because I was
Okay.
watching it on Amazon. But anyway, he was this big time rapper, and you know these guys, they get out there and you know they have relationships with women, and he had a one night stand with this one particular girl. Years go by. It was more like Misery. It's like kind of like Misery. So years go by, and he already found, you know, and married this one lady or whatever he was in love with. Don't do that. You make me scared.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
So he married, you know, the love of his life. So this girl pops out of nowhere years later. And now the fun begins. He didn't all even remember her.
Wow.
So she met up with him at some club, and he didn't know who she was. So it was this other girl in the bathroom. So she beat the girl up in the bathroom because the girl was sitting in VIP with them. And then
toilet paper.
no, the girl was on the floor. So then, what's your friend's name? That from the Onyx, Fresno,
Fredro.
Fredro,
She
whatever,
said
Fresno,
Fresno.
whatever.
Fresno, California.
Yeah, I've been there before. So he was in the movie, and she killed us. Like she beat him with a
She
brick.
killed him?
Yeah, this girl was crazy. So she took the guy to her house.
Fredro?
No.
Oh.
He died. Cause she used to work in the hospital, and after she beat him with a brick, he was in a coma. So she goes to the hospital. What's that?
It's you.
I don't want to see me. She goes to the hospital and she like smothers him, so he died. But she took the guy and took him and hid him in the basement of her house. The wife come looking for her husband. She pulls out a gun, tell her to get out. I mean, it was one of those crazy.
Give me the name of this movie.
All right,
man.
let me get off of Facebook Live and I'm gonna tell you the name because I watched this movie and it was crazy.
On another note, I just want to give we want to give our prayers out to the people in the Bahamas.
Oh, amen. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. They have
Yeah.
so many organizations helping out the Bahamas right now. Mm-hmm. So if you can donate, if you can find a way to help out, send some proceeds, whatever you can do, please find it in your heart and do it, because I'm definitely going to do some things this week. Amen.
Amen. But here's the funny thing. Well, it's not funny, but we're actually booked to go on a cruise to the Bahamas. Why there's another storm brewing out there?
You serious?
El Waldo or somebody, they wildin'. Yeah, there's another storm brewing out there. So hopefully we don't get caught up in that, and not just that, but hopefully
You survive, yes.
There's one that's supposed to hit on Sunday. It's a Category 1 storm, which is not as bad as the 5 that they got hit with. But yeah, let's pray for them. And
did you see the video of them in the boat coming here, and the U.S. refused to take them because they supposed to have visas or something like that?
Yeah.
And it's like they was flooded, like.
That I think that automatically you should be granted until they fix up and find, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's wrong with America these days, because I do understand. Yeah. We have a jackass in office that's a dictator, and did you see the little thing about him? Yeah. But even worse now. Uh-huh. But however, he was in the White House and his little
little boy, son.
No, the Oval Office. And he had a map of where the storm was supposed to hit, and he said that it was going directly to Alabama. So he's drawing on the map where the storm. He drew with a Sharpie. He drew on the map with a Sharpie, saying that this is where the storm was going.
He was going to Alabama?
It was going to Alabama. The storm was never headed for Alabama. The meteorologist said that this storm, and got mad and threatened to fire them if they didn't change. Yes, if they didn't change the story to agree with him.
No, I would have got fired.
But he can't do this idiot.
He was the same idiot that said that they had to bomb the tornado, right? Or the hurricane in order to stop it. Nuke it. That's what he's...
This man is stupid. He actually was mad.
He needs to be a stand-up comic because he
is a stand-up comic. He's the clown of all clowns.
That's the stupidest person I've ever seen in my life.
No, he's not the clown of all clowns. No, I'm not even going to do that today.
What you... Just shut up.
Nah.
The clown of all clowns is Mr. Cheetos.
You stupid.
Well, isn't that who we talking about?
No.
You talk about the real Cheetos with the eat Cheetos?
No.
Who's Mr. Cheetos?
DT. 45.
That's what we talking about.
See, get off your phone. This is why the job always tell us not to be on our phones, because of things like that.
And he ought to know, because he's a boss.
Yeah, you the boss. So get off your phone. You ain't paying attention.
I'm watching the show. Is that all right?
No, because you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that your image is in the scene with.
I don't see it.
I can see you. You see where the black part is? All that blackness. All that blackness is you.
That little bitty square. Anyway, let's keep talking.
Yeah. Yes, Al. We were talking about.
Cheetos.
Yes.
Yeah, we was
I was
talking
just
about
joking. God.
I don't know when you joking. That was
funny.
too. That was too serious for you to be joking.
It wasn't funny.
You was like,
Cheetos.
no.
No.
The real
the real Cheetos.
The real
The
clown
real
of all clowns is Mr. Cheetos.
And we talking about Mr.
But y'all not
Cheetos.
giving him enough clownship when y'all talking about him.
Oh shit. So we gotta put emphasis on his clownship.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
Your royal clownness.
Yeah.
There you go. That's better. You know?
Yeah, he's
He
stupid.
lost his damn mind.
He's stupid.
He tried hard to get impeached. That's what it is. I think he just said, "Please don't vote for me next time."
And listen, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even be surprised if he won again.
He's
Because this is the kind of stuff that makes you think like we screwed. Anytime,
Put that in the air.
anytime.
I think it's gonna happen.
Let me tell you something.
I don't have no trust in our
I don't neither. Not when you vote into office somebody like that. Y'all knew what he was like before. You think that those videos of Stormy Daniels that just popped up? No, that didn't just pop up. That happened. A lot of stuff that was going on that he was doing and
his
calling.
family was doing. His father, all that, y'all knew about
They
that.
knew about that and they still voted him into office.
Y'all
So
knew
what does that say?
About his businesses, he wasn't good at that. Y'all still took him in.
So I mean, if he wins again, I wouldn't be surprised. But
Either.
I want to leave this country. I don't want to be here because if he does another 4 years, there's gonna be something
Drastic, yeah.
that's gonna happen.
So like they always told us to go back to Africa, no problem.
Because I really think that he already got people race against each other. You know what I'm saying? And
So
a lot
he
of that
does have
stuff.
some kind of
I mean, it was still out there. Like everybody said, yes,
He
it's
made it
never.
more
But he
confident,
made
yeah.
it more comfortable
for them to come
for them
back
to
out.
come back out
Yeah.
and say whatever it is that they want to say to whoever they want to say it to. And that's just the bottom line. So if you guys are not registered to vote, I strongly suggest, I don't care who you vote for, just don't vote for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened?
Yo, there's a feed on here that says Ronald McDonald is suing Donald Trump for taking his clown shit.
Are you serious? He's crazy. Oh man, yeah. Well, he
Speaking of
should.
McDonald's, what happened to the whole sandwich war thing? The chicken sandwich war, it just died down?
Popeyes made the money that they were looking to make,
Oh,
and I guess that's just it. Because it was crazy because we was talking about this that I never even seen a commercial for that chicken sandwich.
you didn't?
No,
No, I haven't either.
no. Everything was via social media.
Oh, so there wasn't no chicken war between them actually?
No.
It's just somebody just came out
And
and said
somebody
Chick-fil-A
just
and
came-
Popeyes was...
Yeah.
Oh, see how strong social media is?
I'm so over social media.
They need to do the same thing for our show.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all can support that, y'all can support us little people too.
Listen, there was one night I was going home from work and there's like a Popeyes not too far from where I live, but it's far enough. But anyway, the line that was around that like the parking lot was crowded. There was a line that led from the window that came out and went all the way around like this, and I'm like, for a chicken sandwich?
Well, I read that they said that just showed the quickest way they could kill us. I was like, that's a good point.
You know what? If you look deep into stuff like
Yeah.
that, because some of us, not all of us, but you see something and you want to go get it.
Run
You
right
want to
into
run.
it, yeah.
Yeah. That's
And then
like,
what made it even worse is that they associate chicken with black people, and then all you saw was just a bunch of black people. Well, that's all they showed was
Yeah.
a bunch of black people going
Fighting.
chicken. Yeah.
did you see the one guy that jumped in the window of Popeyes and dragged the worker out because they didn't have no
any
more chicken?
Like, come on, seriously.
Let me
Some
tell you
people
something
said
now.
Those were old videos, but still, it was sad.
It's still sad to see that.
Yeah.
But you know, I am a fan of Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, it was good.
I am a fan of fried chicken, period.
Yes.
Because everybody know that fried chicken
Fried
is
chicken's good,
is life.
man. I don't care what.
However, the best chicken you gonna get is gonna be your chicken in your house.
Yes.
Ain't nothing gonna be cleaner, fresher, or better because we still don't know how long them chicken. I've seen this video one time. It was a Popeyes down south somewhere, and something happened to their refrigerator, and they had this chicken outside in the back of the restaurant in some little shack. Like it made me think that, you know what, maybe I should not be eating this chicken because we don't know what the
they
hell we're
doing.
doing with it.
Yeah.
They had some that was the way they had the chicken strips shaped like rat tails and all kinds of stuff. Again, we don't know what the hell we eating. So that's why I'm going to say this. Popeye's chicken is good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to still eat it.
But hold up.
Because if you can eat Chinese food, I think
Yeah,
if you can eat Chinese food,
You can eat
you can eat anything.
We still alive.
Because if you eating Chinese food, you're eating anything.
Yeah. We still
So
alive.
so here's a question. How many of y'all back in the day used to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken? You used to love it, right?
I know that ain't real chicken, but I don't care.
But and they had to change the name, right? From Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC because
That's
they
not
were not
real
using real
chicken.
chicken. They were using genetically modified organisms.
That's why they so big. Them chicken was like this big.
You ever seen a breast that big? Like you can hold 2 hands with it?
Yeah.
I've seen some women
Not-
walking around with
Chicken breast, guys.
well, you need 3 hands to hold.
Chicken breast.
Do an exercise.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Chicken
I'm
breast.
sorry.
Not.
Sorry.
You gotta
I'm
be
sorry.
specific.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I figured we talking about chicken. I was, you know.
You said breast.
You said breast. That's all I heard. Breasts.
Yeah, you know what? I used to eat KFC. There was a KFC on
Yeah, I see.
138th Street and 3rd Avenue. And that was like one of the last KFCs that used to sell the spicy chicken. Because I like my chicken spicy. And I went to I was sick one day
Oh.
and my sister had brung me some KFC chicken
Oh.
because, you know, and then that's when we first started to be a little health conscious on what. So, you know, they had the grilled chicken. KFC had the
Yeah.
grilled chicken.
It tastes good.
When she brung me that chicken, I don't know where she got it from, but it was yeah, it was from KFC, but it was so disgusting that was the last time, and this was maybe 10, 15 years ago. The last time I had KFC was then. I don't mess around with that. But I will eat some Popeyes. So Popeyes chicken. But why do they name it? You know they have Bojangles down in
Is that good?
in the south. Yeah, it's pretty good too. A little salty for my taste, but it's good. All right, so what we gonna do now is we gonna
No.
Facebook Live. We on Facebook Live right now. We on
Yeah.
Facebook Live at IXS Radio, Periscope at IXS Radio, YouTube at IXS Radio, Twitter, and Ustreams. IXS Radio Live.
Tune in.
Ustream is iAccess Radio Live, all one word.
Yes.
Twitter is iAccess Radio and iAccess Radio 1. YouTube is iAccess.
iAccess.
Right?
Oh, it's not IXS
Periscope.
Radio?
No, Periscope is iAccess Radio 1. I'm sorry.
That's a lot
And
of information.
Well, they
Facebook
Right
is
there.
iAccess Radio. Also, if you are on LinkedIn, if you go to Al Williams' page, you can also see the show. Okay, on LinkedIn. So I'm just trying to do some things where we are on all the necessary platforms.
Everywhere.
You got,
know.
you got
Take
it.
over.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna apologize because I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
backwards
I
a
was
little.
waiting for it.
I'll go backwards a little bit.
What happened?
I forgot to thank Al for coming out last week and supporting us too.
Yes,
Having
Al.
us broadcast live.
He's
Yeah,
big.
I got all the mosquito bites I got and the bee stings. Absolutely.
Oh, shut up.
We thank you. We thank you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forgot because you were a major key in the event.
Yes,
so
she was, man.
thank you.
Wait a minute.
And we aired the show live.
Aired
Yes.
it live, but it
Absolutely.
came out great.
Yep.
yes, it did. I didn't hear it. So for all your live events, you can contact DJ K Nikki or no.
Oh!
Because we're gonna do another live event coming up soon, and
Yes.
Yes.
Can I do this real quick, please?
Go ahead, sir.
There were two great things done this past week. I don't know where it occurred, but I do know it occurred in a high school where these two black freshmen, right, bought clothes for this one white boy who was being bullied because his mother couldn't afford to buy him decent clothes. So they went out and bought him clothes. They bought him sneakers. They hooked dude up for real, you know. And I think those type of acts of kindness we need to see more of, especially when our youth is showing us how we supposed to look out for each other. I think that is so amazing. And I know God had his hand in that.
Yes, definitely.
What's the other thing?
That was it.
Two things. Oh, okay.
No, you know what? I seen a video like it was this little white boy and this little black boy.
Oh,
I guess they
yeah.
were best friends or
Yeah,
something,
that
and they
was
hadn't
cute.
seen each other in a while. And all you see them is running
Right, they
towards
running
each
towards
other
That was
and
dope.
hugged each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was
And
pretty
the other
cool.
kid had glasses in his hand. He was pointing at the glasses. What's those?
Yeah, cute. Yeah, and it was all little. They looked like little tiny adults was running to each other. It
Yeah.
was cute.
So
That's like her two boyfriends.
Yeah,
running
that's
to
what
see
they
each
look. That's
other.
what about. That's
They're
why I
like-
had a tear by. I was like, look at little Julio and Jose. That's so cute. I want them to be together like that.
Yes.
what
Lord.
about with you?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Okay, you want two of them?
Yeah, I want
one
two.
time.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Nikki,
my midgets, boy. Love
her and her
y'all.
midgets.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
sweet. Yeah.
yeah. And then I
See,
seen
that's
another.
how you know that it's a learned behavior, racism.
Yeah, because
kids
if you
see
don't
color.
teach them exactly, they don't
don't
see
know.
none of that. If you don't teach them, they won't know.
I remember seeing a video, something like that. I think it was one of the MAGA things, and the little girl was there, like she might have been 9, 10 years old, white girl, and you could tell she was being coached to say what she was saying, because you know how when you coach a kid, they start laughing like, okay, you know, and
Yeah.
she was saying it, but it wasn't like she knew what it meant, you know what I mean? So you know they're being taught to hate.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
sad.
That's sad. But you know what?
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
You were right. I did say two things,
Yes,
right?
you did.
Yeah. Oh, the other one was
Let me find out.
I'm moving a little slow this morning.
Yeah,
My
no,
brain
this
just
morning-
caught up with me. You know. So
She said this morning. No, every morning.
Go
Well, I
ahead.
get it from her.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Yeah.
I put it out there for the beginning. I ain't Malik. Go ahead.
I like that. Okay, there was these five brothers, right? I don't know where they're at, but they opened up a prep academy, a college prep academy for black boys, offering free admission, uniforms, school supplies, and travel.
That's great. I don't have a clap with that, but that's
Oh, you
good.
don't have your hand claps?
Yeah.
She's moving slow today
Yeah,
too.
So my point is this: there's so much things out there that's offered to us as a people that all we have to do is do a little research and do a little reading, and we can find out about these things.
Or we could
Yeah.
start it.
Yeah, amen,
Yeah.
that too.
Start it.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that I'm like kind of passionate about now is this breast cancer thing. So I remember talking to Al not too long ago about really pushing this to wherever we can go with it, to make sure that when you think of our show, you think of us supporting those who have breast cancer or cancer, and there's so many greater things that we can, like, we had this event, last year's event was a little different. We just went out to dinner. This year we decided that we would bring dinner to whoever comes. And next year I want to do something like even bigger. Like, let's just keep pushing forward with this thing, because there's so many people. There's a lot of people that are suffering in silence because they don't want to talk. They don't want to bring it, they don't want to burden people with their problems or whatever. And they don't have to. So we need to bring not only awareness and have people, like Dr. Dill was saying, like, we can have a party. It doesn't have to be a party where you're dancing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody come together and let's go and do this together, and then go out and have lunch and sip a glass of wine. Just so I want to do that, and I want to just.
Because going by yourself is scary.
Oh yeah.
Even if you try just going just to see, just a regular.
Let me tell you something. When you go and you know how they give you a blood pressure, my blood pressure is always high.
Mine is when I go to the doctor. Yeah.
And I don't know why, because I'll go somewhere else and check my blood pressure, and it's just as normal as possible.
They always tell me it's the anxiety.
The anxiety.
Going to the
That's
doctor.
all it is.
So we're definitely gonna do that. We're actually looking for serious people that want to join the team.
Yeah. So one of the things I think is important in that light is that we start building information and then giving out information on what doctor's visits is really about, because we all, before we go to the doctor, because we don't know, we always have this anxiety, he's going to find something, or something's going to happen, or they say that most black people at this age have diabetes or heart disease or whatever, hypertension. You go with all of that stuff on your brain, not knowing, and it just makes the situation worse, because for a lot of people at that moment when they take your blood pressure and it's kind of high, it's elevated, the first thing they want to do is send you to emergency room. So imagine you went to a doctor's appointment, right? And they took your blood pressure. Now all of a sudden they rushing you to the emergency room. You have to call a family member. Or they send me to the emergency room. Now that person's probably going to panic. What happened? And you don't know what happened. You know what I mean? So again, it's important that we educate ourselves and educate the community on these follow-up appointments and these regular doctor's appointments, so that we don't have that anxiety in us that's going to cause us to have elevated blood levels and heart rates and things of that nature.
Another thing is that sometimes we have bad experiences with doctors.
Yeah, that too.
I changed so many doctors so many times because I know myself something's wrong, and I'm going to doctor. Oh, you fine. You be like, well, what does this mean? Oh, that don't mean nothing. You fine. It come to find out it meant something. When you go. That's why it's good to get
a lot of
second,
people.
third,
That's why.
and fourth.
That's why a lot of us don't like to go to the doctor, because then you find out that something's wrong, and you don't want it, but you have to know.
Find out
because first of all, if you know your body, you know when something is not right. Even if it's a headache coming on, or like I can tell when my pressure is kind of high. And normally it is when I'm stressing about something or someone upsets me or something like that, because normally I don't have high blood pressure. But you feel that. So whatever's going on in whenever you see a little change, it don't have to be a drastic change, because that little change can turn into something bigger. So you need to go to the doctor, and you need to check out your blood pressure. You need to find out if you're diabetic. You need to do your mammograms. You need to do your pap smear. You need to do everything, men and women. If I know you guys don't like the finger in the booty thing, but sometimes you got to do.
They have new tests where they don't have to do that.
Well, I want to see a couple of. There's so many men that I would love to see get that finger stuck up in there. Yeah, man, it's a lot. I just want to go. I hold your hand and everything just to see, because they like so many macho men out here these days. Like I don't play that gay shit. No, it's not gay to get a finger in your butt. Just because somebody stick a finger in your butt don't make you gay.
No. Well,
it depends on. Hold on. It depends on who's on the receiving end and who's giving.
So I got questions. Can we keep talking?
Yeah, what time this is our show. What do you mean can we keep talking?
Nikki's funny.
Yeah, since y'all said that, if it's a female doing it and you like it, does that make you gay though?
What if you're a man and a female?
A man and a female. If you're
a man and a female sticks,
but you like it, you really like it.
Does that? No, that doesn't make you. It makes you like it.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Some people like stuff like that.
I know, but
to each his own.
Yeah, but get it, but
not for me.
No.
Come on, I would love to
Don't
be
get me
here.
wrong. I've had prostate exams, but
you
You know,
Enjoy
all
it.
that shit.
You didn't enjoy it? You didn't like it?
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't?
It wasn't fun,
You
no.
had one finger or two. Did you go?
Yeah.
Did you scream out? "Ah!"
That's why
You
I
ever
don't
seen that?
understand.
It was a movie that they did that in.
American Pie. When the
Yeah.
guy got the prostate, he liked it.
Y'all are not right.
No, but seriously.
See, now no men don't want to go get their prostate
Yeah, go
checked.
get
No, you
It's
just
gonna
said
be
that
fun.
they have.
It's in a closed room.
They have-
What they do? They put a little camera up there now or something? What
Yeah, they do.
No.
Say.
You said they have new techniques, right? So if they got new
It's a
techniques.
blood test that they could take.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody can get blood tests and stuff now?
Yeah,
You don't gotta go up there?
yeah.
So how you know it feels right and stuff? Oh,
Yeah, they
no,
gotta
I
It's
feel
not
it.
about.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not about a feeling, but
I thought that's what they was
I
doing.
guess
was feeling
through
it
the
was
blood
alright.
exam, the blood test that they take, they could tell whether something's going on with
there's
your
some
prostate.
Oh.
cancer cells somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But
gotcha.
but what are they taking the blood from your booty?
No,
So then how they gonna know
they
then?
take it from your arm.
I know that, but I'm saying how they
this
know if it's.
specific
Specific
test.
test.
Is
Oh, okay. It's a
before that.
PSA.
Right.
Something like
You
so,
know.
yeah,
Okay.
right? And she
You
asked
know.
a question.
She know.
So wait a minute. Let's say God forbid they find something in the blood. They still gotta go up in there, right?
No, what they can do is they do an endoscopy and they do another thing where they put
Yeah, with
the
the
thing
camera
down
thing.
through your intestines and everything
Damn
to
shit.
check.
Which one would I rather have, that or the butt?
Well,
I
you're
had
not
it-
gonna
I
have
had-
to do that
I
because
had
If I
the
was to
endoscopy. It's like going to get the prostate. Oh no, the what they call that? Ah, Jesus.
Where it goes?
No, you got to drink the stuff before you go. Colonoscopy.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It's like doing a colonoscopy.
Oh, that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh.
wow.
So, if men don't like it done, well, some men don't like it done, why do you always ask for the woman to get it in there? You know?
Because well, I don't have an
Yeah,
answer for
okay.
that.
That's a good question.
Yeah, like, come on, you know it hurts. But you can't.
You wouldn't do it.
Yeah, can I do it then? You know? If you do it, I'll just strap it on and we all have fun. Why you always ask?
I don't know. What the hell did she just say?
You know what I
I
said.
don't know. She said something.
Yeah.
Can she do it and can she? strap
Yeah,
it
I
on?
know. She want to strap on something and put it in somebody's butt.
Oh,
That's what we took. Yeah.
Jesus.
No, because if you gonna ask me to have anal sex and you know it hurts
But how do they know it hurts?
because they don't want it done to them. If they don't want it done to them, they know it hurts. And you stupid. You right. How you know it don't hurt? I got you. I was slow. But I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
No,
that.
here's my thing.
What?
If it hurts when you go to the bathroom, why
Yeah.
would you want something?
Something go back in there.
Thank you.
That's what I understand. You ever had a big shit come out your ass?
Nikki's crazy.
What?
I think it's time for a music break.
It's not good.
A music
It doesn't
break.
smell good neither.
Let's start a new show.
oh, we're gonna rewind and come again.
Yeah, start all over.
But no,
We're going to
yeah.
asymptectomy podcast.
What?
That just sound like Richard Pryor. Have you ever had a big shit come out your ass?
Yeah, you did sound like that for a minute. But
Oh,
that's like people that suffer with hemorrhoids. Why are we talking about? Why are we
I don't
talking?
know. Y'all gotta. Like I said, this is the asymptectomy podcast.
Yeah, because
Because it hurts down
Yeah.
there. Even if you wipe hard, it hurts. Why you won't put something in there? That,
What you use newspaper to wipe?
Yeah. I
no,
use
she
that
using
bag.
brown paper bag.
It hurts.
And then look at it, wonder if anything's
Yeah.
coming out.
Oh, still brown.
Don't even know.
Oh, it's red. I'm good.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's time for a music break. So
Okay.
we're gonna take a music break. If y'all tuning in, you can call in. This is open mic Saturday, so you can call in and talk about whatever. The number to call in is 347-708-0216. You can check us out on Facebook Live at iAccess Radio Podcast. What is it? Periscope. I'm sorry.
Periscope.
Periscope.
Para.
Periscope.
Perry.
Periscope. You can check us out on Periscope at iAccess Radio, YouTube at iAccess Radio,
Something's wrong.
Twitter.
YouTube is
Am I saying it
iAccess.
wrong?
What's
Well,
that
then you
say?
know.
What's that
is
say?
iAccess.
Twitter,
can't
iAccess
What
Radio.
does YouTube say?
YouTube says iAccess.
Stop!
Right. You keep saying I Access Radio.
Stop it. Stop
All right,
it.
so I put the radio in there. You can check us out. We're live right now, Facebook Live. Go to my page. Let's go.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? Shorty, what you need? What you need? My niggas run the game. We ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money. We ain't never sleep. Never sleep. You got V12. I got 12 V's. Got bottles. Got. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my niggas with Bentley coupes and Rolexes, kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels. These so reckless. Keep my on cruise. I'm talking naughty uptown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shotter, yeah, I keep a few tings. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Just left a big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the is out. Chanel Croc bag, ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin. Lit it up, popped it. I hit him up, I'm talking color money. Purple yin and blue germ. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm that on Viagra. That means I'm on the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get hop in the helicopter. Uber said, go all the way.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh no! The fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the back. Guard your grill. It's something wrong. We can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thinking of busting you upside your mother forehead. And if your friends jump in, there'll be more causing confusion, disturbing the peace. Since not an illusion, we running the streets. So bye bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your nose? Doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober, and you about to get ran up. Go. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. 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 Get your freak on.
And you know we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Mama, I got got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. You into getting rough. You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. You into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Roll them trees up. Rough, you watch how I move. You mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few shells, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm full of focus, man. My money on my mind. Got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now, shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they buy, and they ready to go. I'm in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. You into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. You need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. You into getting rough.
Like Uniblab, robotic kicking flab, or flavor bitter batter, chitter chatter, better than the mad hatter. I bet you buy this, come my fatter. I got the data, turn your body into antimatter. And just like a piece of sizzling, you'll fit inside my stomach with the eggs and grits between. The king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Now hold up, let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that MCs need a tissue. The funk's my only issue. I bet your mama miss you, and I bet the Mac take off like an MX missile. No more you whining on the charts climbing as I make the funk kicking out more harder than a diamond. And if you didn't know who's rhyming, I guess I'm gonna say Craig Mack with perfect timing. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, kicking mad flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees.
You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. L keep rappers hearts pumping like beatbox. And every year I gain clout and my name sprout. Some brothers will still be never came out. I got the wild style, always been a foul child. My go boom boom and yo go pow pow. I'm known to have a open. I keep the smoking front and get half the bones in your body broken. And when it comes to getting, I'm not a rookie. I got girls that make that chick Tony Braxton look like Whoopi. I run with 30 clicks, I'm never hitting dirty chicks. Got 35 bodies, buddy, don't make it 36. Step to this, your good is gone. Words born, I leave mics torn when I put it on. So put it on, Big L, put it on. Come on, put it on. Put it on, put it on. Come on, put it on, Big L, put it on. Come on, sticky smalls is the illest. Sticky smalls, sticky smalls is the illest. Yeah. Sticky smalls is the illest. Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the loudest one. Representing BK to the fullest. X, I pull it. Bastards ducking when Big B bucking. Chicken heads be clucking in my back. It ain't nothing. They know Big B handling with the Mac in the act door paneling. Bandaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Wear boxes so my can breathe. Breeze through in the Q45 by my side. Lyrical high. And those that brushes my clutches get put on crutches. Get smoked like Dutches from the master. Hate to blast ya, but I have to. You see, I smoke a lot. Your life is played out like Kwame and the fucking polka dots. Who rock the spot? Biggie, you know how the wheel go. Unbelievable.
On the floor like she naked. When she laid out with you, I know she fake it. All the girls give it to me, I ain't gotta take it. Oh, pop champagne. Oh, pop champagne. Oh, we pop champagne. Oh, we pop champagne. We need more bottles, hell my hurry up. Tell them Ron Browse here, hottest in America. Give me 16 bars and you know I tear up. Know it's me when you see the spur in your area. And she call me all night cause you can get it up. up. On my neck, on my wrist, everything is lit up. Drinking bottles with that clique till I spit it up. Only getting one life, so you gotta live it up. If you win the things I'm in, shorty, we can be friends. Shorty, we can be friends. But right now, I wanna see you dance. See you dance, I wanna see you dance. See you dance, I wanna see you dance.
I don't get like
I wanna see you dance. See you dance.
when I go to the dealer, you know I cop that. What's that? Brand new Rari in the roof drop back. 60 came through Harlem like the rooftop back. Money in the bank, man, you know I stop that. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Now we tryna get up in the club. Tryna tell me no, cause I'm rolling with the thugs. We got money. So I flash a couple of dollars. Told them we only want tables and we buying out the bottles. But y'all know the order. Told them 10 rosés and a few cold waters. Right. Tron and a couple of lemons. Go. $10,000 stuffed up in my denim. What else? Standing on couches, couple of women. Hey baby, we was ballin' hard. It was just the night ending. Early. I told Shorty we could be friends. Yep. And your friends can meet my friends. What else? And we can do this on a weekday or on a weekday. We can do this on the freeway. Get it in the freakways. You can get it all 3 ways. Blackberry 2 ways. Souped up cars on the throughway. We superstars, no Lupe. We can do this like a duet. Y'all be the singers, I'm the mic. Wait, let me dim the lights. This was in the car while I was stopping at the light.
How we ball in the club, I know you hate it. Mommy dancing on the floor like she naked. When she laid up with you, I know she fake it. All the girls give it to me, you ain't gotta take it. Oh, pop champagne. Oh, pop champagne. Oh, we pop champagne. Oh, we pop champagne.
Baby, I wanna see you work, see you dance without no shirt, without those pants. Pop champagne, ain't a damn thing changed. Spray it in the air, make it champagne rain. Buckets of ice, keep the champagne cool. Mommy got a body, see that damn thing move. But it's no sex in the champagne room, says who? Baby, I break all rules. Bring it here and I'll break off you. She see me in VIP and wanna break on through. Face it. When she with you, she lying, you bet she fake it. When she with me, she like it, she never fake it.
I wanna see you dance, see you dance. 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 How we ball in the club, I know you hate it. Mommy dancing on the floor like she naked. When she laid out with you, I know she fake it. All the girls give it to me, I ain't gotta take it. Oh, pop champagne. Oh, pop champagne. Oh.
Rise and shine. Shine. Saturday morning has finally arrived. It's Let's Be Clear with your host, Queen Lady D, Lady Grace, and the Mix Master, DJ K. Nicky, IXS Radio.
See, I don't know who's late. You or Al, because y'all both in delay mode because that was supposed to come on when we first got here.
So what? They still gotta know where they at.
Okay, well, it is Saturday afternoon,
Yes.
and we are Let's Be Clear,
Yes.
and you are DJ K. Nicky,
Yes.
and I am Lady D,
Yes.
and Lady Grace is not here today,
No.
and Big Al is here.
Yeah, I'm here. Why?
You said why?
Why?
Yeah, I'm here. Why?
Why you
You
here?
have to be.
I don't have to be nowhere.
Yes, you do have
All
to
I
be
have
here.
to be is black
And
and kind to my fellow man.
look.
You said kind.
Had a little
Yeah.
tiny attitude for a minute.
She didn't even catch none of that, right?
Nah, she
It
it went over
her
it.
head.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know.
It came back, smacked upside the head, and went back.
and left again. Yeah, you know Nikki's special. We love
I know
her.
I'm special.
No, like real special.
Yo,
Like
I
you're
know.
dear to my heart.
No,
You're
you
that
lying.
special.
Why you gotta fabricate for? You ain't had to say all that. I know what you meant.
No, I mean it.
Oh, okay. I love you too.
Thank you.
But you still think I'm special though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
helmet, like helmet special.
Yeah.
So listen, I think on Rich's last show, he had this topic: can a man be in love with 2 women at the same time? I didn't get to watch the whole thing, so I'm gonna go back one day and watch it. You know, when I'm on my relaxed mode. However, I was watching this movie because that's what I do now: watch movies and I get topics from them.
I see.
And this one was, her name was Professor was her last name. However, she was a professor in college.
Really?
Yes. Think about it, right? She wasn't a professor in the library. And she had 3 boyfriends.
Oh, that's good. Go Brad.
She had one main boyfriend.
Oh.
Then she had another boyfriend that he was very well off. He had a lot of money and stuff like that. So he always showered her with gifts and trips and stuff like that.
Sit there. Go ahead.
Why you don't sit here?
No, sit on that couch.
Look, she's super excited. So yeah, and one guy was just a regular Joe. Now the one guy, what's up? Oh God. Anyway, the one guy that she spent a lot. No, I really do. I'm not good with that. But the one guy that she really liked this. Well, there was one that she was in love with.
That's the main boyfriend?
Yeah, that was the main boyfriend. And she had this other guy that had a daughter, right? She loved all of them for whatever
ways.
in different ways. The one guy that had the money, he always traveled. So she didn't get to see him as much. She was never intimate with him, but she did love him. And the third guy, the main guy was the one that she was intimate with on a regular basis. However, the one guy, the regular Joe, he had a little daughter. So every time they was out, he was always talking about his daughter. And then he was always FaceTiming his daughter. And it was like he was obsessed with his daughter. And it was a little point where she told him that he might need help because that's not normal.
Yeah.
Every time they out, every conversation was about the daughter. So she broke it off with him. So the other guy that I think he might have been African or something like that because he had an accent and he was always traveling. He was this big wig at his company where he made these big deals and stuff like that. So he was the one that could buy her anything she wants. And she loved him for that reason. So the main dude, he was like a struggling actor, but he had just went to school and got a degree, getting ready to open up his own business. That's the guy in the end she chose him. And
So the ending. Well, go ahead.
because we're gonna get to the ending of this whole topic. The question is, if a man can be in love with 2 women at one time, and it's okay. Well, what about a female that's in love with 3 different guys, loving them like, I don't know if it was love or she was in love, but she was affected by each individual because she really cared for them and she didn't really want to break it off with them, but she did anyway to be with the regular, the number one guy. So when Rich said, can a man be in love with 2 women?
In love with 2 women.
In love with 2 women at the same time. Can a woman be in love with 2 men at the same time? I'm going to drop the third one and see how people react to that. Because I don't know if some things you can say, well, that's love or that's maybe an infatuation because it's something about that person that draws you to them. And I don't think that's an easy job. Is it possible to be in love, like seriously in love with 2 people at the same time?
What's the difference between being in love with somebody and love somebody? I believe you can love different people.
Yeah, because I love you, but I ain't in love with you.
Yeah.
That was so disrespectful.
It was. It hurt my
That what
feelings.
she just said?
Yeah, no, what
No,
you
what
just
you
said.
just said.
Did you hear what she just said to me?
Yeah.
What she said?
She said you could love 2 people at one
No,
time.
after that. I'm glad you didn't hear it. But anyway, keep going.
He's not paying attention.
Yeah, keep going.
Yes,
keep
I am.
going.
I'm
But
trying
anyway.
to make sure all the media stuff is up and running properly.
No, it's fine.
But what constitutes being in love with somebody?
When you can't think about nothing else but that person.
Oh snap! I never
Yeah.
been in love.
You.
What?
She said she never been in love. No?
I don't think so.
Are you serious?
You never had nobody in your life where you like, wow, I can't wait to see him, or I
Okay,
think
yeah,
about
you're
him.
right.
Yeah. You that's in
Like
love.
like when they text, I just get happy whenever.
Yeah,
Oh snap!
yeah.
I am in love.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice high five.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, when you think about them, your
Yeah.
nose start running.
Yeah.
You get tissue, you wipe your nose.
You stupid.
Yeah.
You dumb.
Yeah, that's being in love.
That's
Like
in
when
love? Okay.
yeah, or the sound of their voice.
Yeah, makes you happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
what
when he
it
calls
feels
you, you
like.
go, "Hello, baby."
Stop.
No, it's time for you to quit that, all right?
Yeah, no.
But yeah, that's,
okay,
you know,
that's what's enough.
You can love mankind, you
Yeah.
know. Your brothers, your sisters. There's all different
Types
kinds
of
of
love.
love. There's all different levels to it. But
Or you
yeah,
could
that's
be kind to your man and love him.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
this is why he's over there and we're
Yeah,
over
we
here.
over here.
But yeah,
So I believe you can love different men at the same time
Yeah.
for different reasons, like you said.
Yeah.
But being in, because then that means you gotta think of two people at the same.
look, hey, hey. But
When
yeah.
they call you at the same time, you just go
But,
all over the place.
but I had a heart attack,
yeah,
right?
ooh.
I don't know.
Can you?
I don't know.
Call
I
in if
mean,
y'all
I
never been
have-
in love with more than one person. You don't have to say your name. 347-708-0216.
Yeah.
But I think that would be hard
That
to
wasn't
do.
that. Yeah, that would be kind of difficult because
Because then you wouldn't want to let neither one of them go, and eventually you would.
you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
So then that gives you a thing where you have to choose.
Is that where that polygamy thing comes from? Where you be with more than one person?
I don't think that has nothing to do with love.
No,
I think it's just a way of life for those people.
Yeah, they
Okay.
just they
so
just come
so
up with
I
shit
got a
like that.
story.
Oh, that's nice.
He has a story.
This guy's locked up, right?
Uh-oh.
He in prison.
He's in love with two men?
No. And he calls home, right?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
And
Oh Lord.
She pregnant.
his wife is on the phone telling him how much she loves him, right? But then he hears this thing in the background, and he's like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "I want to be honest with you, but I don't want to tell you because I don't want to hurt your feelings because I love you." Right? So, long story short, she's actually having sex with somebody else while she's on the phone with him.
Why was she... He called her?
He called her. So she shouldn't have answered, right?
Yeah, she shouldn't have.
Nah.
So he says, "Well, tell him to stop."
See, I can't.
And she go, "No, because I love him too."
Oh my God.
You made
See,
that up, man.
I knew it was gonna be something behind that would have.
See, that's how people get killed.
Yeah.
Because I would have killed him in prison and I would...
No, he would have killed somebody in prison because he would have been so mad. That's crazy. But could you like let me ask you a question? Have you ever did that? Like
Can
He
somebody
actually-
call me from prison and
No.
I was
Or be on the phone
Yeah.
with
be on the
somebody else,
phone while you're having
I
sex.
can't
You
do
never
that.
No?
Yeah.
No,
I
you
gotta
don't answer the phone.
and they tell you, "Tell him to stop."
Yeah, that's it.
Well, tell her to stop for like a minute.
Please tell him to stop. I did. Stop, baby, stop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I would. That was disrespectful. She didn't have to. That was a collect call too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
You have to accept the charges back
Yeah,
then and
all that.
everything.
You remember that? Yeah.
But you don't have to do that too much anymore now, right?
Nah,
they
I
can
think they
call
put,
directly to your phone. You put minutes
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, you put minutes on.
You put
the phone.
minutes on your own phone or something
It's
like
sad
that.
We know that. But yeah.
Nah, I mean, I know some folks in prison.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that's locked up. Hopefully they listening too.
Right.
We want everybody to listen. If
Yo,
they want to
that's-
call in, the number to call in is 347-708-0216.
Hope they got some minutes on their phone,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
you can't collect calls.
Or you can call Al at
You know? But
347-708-0216.
No, better yet, we could just give Nikki's private number. What's your number?
Nah, it's 555-5555.
Oh, it's not 343-3333.
No, it's 999. Never mind.
How about
He's stupid.
and
Y'all retarded.
No,
How
Just a little
can
special.
you answer the phone while you're having sex though?
I don't know. I've
like
never
this?
tried.
Hello.
The
Who this?
who? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
See the craziness that goes on in the show.
Yeah.
Good morning, people. Shout out to Miss Hines that's watching.
Anybody
Mike that's
say
watching.
What's going on?
One.
Hey, what's up?
Tracy, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. You know, we like when y'all tune in and say good morning to us. It makes us feel like we're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know.
Can we just give a shout out to the other shows, a family of iAccess?
Of course, no shit, no
Broadcast
doubt.
Network.
Oh no.
What? No. What's the matter?
I'd like to give a special shout out to Sisterhood Radio.
Oh, that's what's up, Sisterhood.
Yes.
Sisterhood Radio.
The Rockin' Lady Bex.
Yes. Yeah, Lady Bex hit me up. She said that, you know, she wants us to do another collaboration together, and I told her whenever she's ready.
Yes.
Tell her it's gonna cost. Tell her I charge $3,000 for two family teams to get together. So it's $3,000, and then we multiply that by how many people in the room. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little package. Yeah.
He always, you know what? Now, excuse me for saying this, but you're starting to sound like a pimp. Like you trying to pimp us out.
What are you trying to say?
That's why his head always shining like that.
No.
First of all, you told Nikki
That's
you
the glow of God on me.
Okay. So you took her name,
Yeah, you stole it.
and you stole her name.
I
You're
didn't
telling
steal
us.
it. I took it.
You're telling
There's
us.
a difference.
You're telling us that we gotta pay you
$3,000.
a little bit more than $3,000 just to get the Sisterhood and LBC together.
No, it's more than a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's $3,000 to do the
5
show,
times
and then you
4.
multiply it by how many you're by 4.
All
4
right.
times 3 is what?
62,000. I don't know.
I'll take that too.
62,000.
Yeah, she already named the price. Okay,
No,
I'm
we're not getting-
gonna drop the contract right now.
We ain't signed it because there ain't gonna be no shows.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get you a stamp from off and just stamp DJK Nikki on the contract.
I can't.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what? That would be a good thing.
What? Get a
Shout out
stamp?
to the Violators.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to the Violators. What's going on, bros? They'll be on today from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Violator Unlimited Radio.
That's right, so
on
tune in.
iAccess Broadcast Network.
On all social media outlets.
That's
Exactly.
right. Listen, the great debate with Rima and Deborah Coco. They had an amazing show last night. It was y'all gotta watch this show. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all just gotta watch.
Okay.
Okay, I want to shout out to them. They doing some great things. We got to give my man Big Rich a shout.
That hurt, yeah.
Big Rich the ruler,
Gotta do it.
my partner, my main dude.
Who, Rufus?
Yeah, Rufus. Yeah, Rufus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I
Wanna
was
give a big
looking.
shout
I
out
was
to him.
looking around the room,
That's good.
and I'm noticing that, you know, you have the IXS Radio banner, you have the Violators, you have the Sisterhood, you have Let's Be Clear, and then you have Big Rich the Ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he the only person with a picture of himself
Because he's...
on his thing?
Because he's Big Rich the ruler.
Let's be clear. Who am I speaking with?
This is the Let's Be Clear show. Who's this?
This is Big Rich the Ruler.
Yes, thank you for calling that Big Rich the Ruler. Yeah, since you're on the line, I wanted to ask you that question. I'm looking around. Everything is everything. We have the Violators, we have the Sisterhood, and you have Let's Be Clear. Why is Big Rich on his poster?
See, I'm set aside different than the rest of the shows, you know what I mean? So that's why I do things, and I move different. I move kind of, you know. But we sit up there talking about percentages on what y'all doing up there, and I didn't hear my cut yet. Like, what we doing up
Oh, Rich, I got you, man. Listen,
No,
that's
no,
why.
he-
See, you're a boss. That's why they don't understand why your picture's on your poster. Because you're a boss.
There you go.
Right.
There you go, Al. That's
So
what I'm talking about.
everybody had to know that he's the boss, and that's why, you know, when you walk in the door, you gotta see
They
him.
don't have to, but it was suggested by Big Al to put the picture up there like that, so when people know they walk in the building, he's the voice of our Access Radio, and I am the face of our Access Radio.
Ew.
So,
You know what I mean?
so now my next
Hey,
question.
Nick, you just say ill last night, you know?
Oh! Say that out loud.
No wonder why she answered the phone like that.
Yeah.
Where she got that rich?
She didn't say ill last night. Tell me, Nikki.
Rich, when she got that call, did she tell you to stop?
She said do it like Puffy. You can't stop right now. You know what I mean?
So you know what I think? I think that we should take Rich poster down because don't nobody need to see him.
Okay, well.
You know what needs to happen? If you want somebody to see, hold on. This is Let's Be Clear radio show, and I'm talking right now.
Okay.
So, if you want people to see you, then you have to make your presence seen.
I will be the next Saturday. Me and Big Al with the Big Rich the Ruler show. You know how we do the #1 show on the station.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about number one, but
we got no higher.
And tell Sister Grace there's a fee for her not being there this week. She has to pay her 2 pimps, me and Big Al.
There you go.
She got to do what?
2 tips.
She has to pay our 2 pimps, me and Big Al.
2
you know
pimps.
what I mean?
You ever
Hey, Nikki, I'm looking forward to seeing you in that bathing suit on this cruise next week. You know what I mean?
Well, at least somebody is.
No.
Well, let me get back in to work. Hey, we got Wayno. Hey, Sint, Wayno said you didn't even give him a shout out. You watching the show? You didn't give him a shout out or nothing.
I don't know he's watching the show. Tell him I said what's up. What's up? Big shout out to Wayno.
Hey.
You got it now, Wayno. That he's supposed to be coming up to the show to try to show me how this is supposed to be done. But I'm waiting.
All right, well, y'all have a good rest of the show and get off the air by 1 o'clock because the 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock is the Big Rich the Ruler show every Saturday on iAccess Radio. You heard me?
But you ain't here. Bye.
He just hung
That was
Yeah.
Big Rich.
Yeah.
One of the senior partners here at iAccess. That's my man. He good people. He got his own show up here also. Y'all tune in every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. for Big Rich the Ruler and Big Al.
Yeah.
That sometimes I be listening to their show, and I just want to call in and just tell them just get off the air.
Oh, snap.
Why would you do that? We don't.
Because y'all be getting on my nerves.
But see, when you get on our nerves, we sit here and we entertain
Don't
you.
talk to her like that.
Nikki,
What?
you too far across the room to be trying to be throwing some bass over here. You
don't
know?
talk to her like
Listen,
that.
I got all the levels here. All I got to do is turn your bass down and your treble down, and nobody can hear you.
That ain't
Why
right,
would you
man.
do that while we're live on the
Because
air?
she trying to threaten me in a room with 2 women.
Oh.
I'm outnumbered. Look at that. I'm outnumbered. What I got to defend myself with? But the
mics. That's it. All you can do is turn the mics down.
There you go.
That's it.
You know, I don't want nobody to hear me getting beat down in here.
So shout out with what? Do you have another show that's on Tuesdays, right?
Yeah, that's Exposed with Angela and Damo. They have a unique show because what they do is they expose things, industry stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, really?
So my thing is, if you out there and you doing something real dumb and they got wind of it, they're gonna expose you.
Oh.
I know that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But they got a great show too. Every other Tuesday they on.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So
Y'all need to tune in. And don't forget
Tune
to
in.
tune in tonight, Saturday night tonight from 7 to 12 a.m. for the Let's Be Clear Saturday House Party with DJ K Nikki, DJ Big Body,
How she
DJ
gonna
T
forget
Rock,
the
and
name?
DJ Shorty Love, hosted by Lady D and Lady Grace.
yes.
You don't want to miss that.
Nope. We got something popping over here.
And what about Sundays?
Yeah.
Well, Sundays you already know.
Oh.
Sundays is dedicated to Lady D's Sunday Classics from 7 to 9 on iAccess Radio. Cause that's what we be doing. We be.
Uh-oh.
If that's Big Rich again.
Thank you for calling. Who's calling? This is Let's Be Clear Radio.
Good afternoon. Good morning, ladies.
What up, DJ Young One?
Ooh, what's up, ladies? How y'all doing? Big Al, what's good?
Yo, what's going on, Young Ting? How you been, bro?
You know how long? You know how long it's been? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, man, because I got some things I want to discuss with you, bro.
Hey, as always, you know I'm here, and this is why I'm calling. I heard the little question about the picture of the Big Rich Ruler show, the #1 show that's on iAccess Radio. and wondering what's going on, you know, as the selector of the team, even though I'm not there, you gotta admit, we do our thing. We do our thing.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so if y'all do y'all thing, right?
Uh-oh.
And I'm not gonna take away from nothing that y'all did because y'all had a couple of good shows. But yeah, y'all had a couple of good shows.
You know what's so funny? A Young Ting, you remember that battle we had with them?
We was sitting waiting. Y'all didn't shut nothing down.
We shut them down.
No.
They came up here. They had they Pillsbury Doughboy hats.
Shut up. That's in the past.
You know what I'm saying? That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's
Stop
in the
it.
past, man. Don't bring up the
That
past.
was 2 years ago. We ready right now. Anytime y'all ready.
Oh boy.
But no, hold on.
Well, put it like this. I heard that, Big Rich is going to be there next Saturday, and, due to the fact that your boy is all the way down here in South Jersey, Philly, I'm going to come all the way up there and help him out on his show like I've always been doing next Saturday.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, so now my question is.
That's what y'all can understand and be like.
Don't worry, we be here because we gonna be here on turn up mode anyway because we gonna be on vacation and we gonna let everybody have it.
And we going to DJ Shorty Love's day party event at Harlem Nights, so we gonna be turned up.
So we gonna be ready for y'all. But.
See, Big Al, you see what they gotta do? They gotta get themselves pre-amped up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's never that.
Because Young Ting, because it's not natural for them.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I understand totally.
All right, so now back to my question, right? My question is because y'all are the number, including means you, Al, and Big Rich. Y'all was the number one show on the station.
That was.
Was. Okay.
That was.
So I'm not finished.
Oh.
Y'all was, like I said, the number one show on iAccess Radio, and y'all was a team. I'm looking at this big poster and I only see one person there.
Y'all should be in the background somewhere.
No, it don't need three of us. So everybody know.
Like the man said, right? He is the face of iAccess Radio. Al is the behind the scenes, and I'm the selector behind the scenes, making things happen. That's all.
Nah, I don't buy that.
I'm not.
Don't try to sell that to me. Al is supposed to be the voice of iAccess Radio. Rich is the face. Now here's my question.
Al is the voice. Big Rich is the face, and I'm the selector. That's the three parts right there.
What are you selecting?
What
you selecting? What you selecting?
See, you notice you see iAccess Radio? Everybody has DJs on their show. I'm not knocking it, but I'm a selector. There's a difference. You see? Number one show has the number one thing on there, selector.
Oh, okay, so y'all different, right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Y'all different.
Different. There's a selector and then you have DJ.
Yeah.
I'm not putting nothing past
y'all was.
She's my sister, so don't even try to go there.
Y'all was.
I put her on the selectors list, but she keep calling herself a DJ. I always told her she's a selector. So
y'all, like I said, y'all was.
All right, let's get that straight. DJ Nikki,
y'all was.
Put her on the level of a selector.
Nah, we gonna give her a bigger name than that.
There's no bigger name than a selector.
Yes, there is.
Selector does all things. Selector out. Can you inform of these things, please?
Listen, I'm gonna do it like this. So since they want to give Nikki a bigger name, I'm gonna help them with it. Little DJ K Nikki. Okay, we're gonna leave
Little
DJ K Nikki. Yeah, we're gonna leave it just like that.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you ain't.
Already patented. It's already sold.
Well,
you gotta
already put on
Facebook.
It's on Instagram. It's on Periscope. It's on YouTube. Come on, all social medias.
Well, thank you for calling in, one.
Yeah, can't wait to see you.
And just remember, tomorrow is the Black American Day Parade.
Yes.
He said the black?
African American, yeah.
He said the black. It's the African American Day Parade.
The African Day, African Black. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm trying to say. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. All right? So make sure you bring the family out, you know what I mean? Because as always, your boy Young One is definitely going to be on that float again, popping things off with DJ Wonder Woman. As always, the duo of the team, Miss Wonder Woman is going to be playing the 1 and 2. I'm going to be on that mic hyping everybody up like we did last year. And just make sure y'all show your face. Tell a friend, text a friend. You know how we do this. iAccess Radio, one love.
One.
Yeah, so tomorrow is the African American Day Parade. Unfortunately, Lady D can't go because Lady D got to work. You know, I'm tired of this. I told Al he need to hurry up. You know, since I'm going to be the next Oprah or something like that, he needs to hurry up and put me out there because I'm tired of going to work punching the clock.
Me too, I'm tired.
Hold on.
You know.
First you tell me that I act like I'm a pimp. Now she asked me to put her out there.
Hold on.
Pause
for a minute.
You got to make up your mind what you want.
I want you to hurry up and get me rich so I can stop punching in the clock.
Oh, okay. What, you gonna punch somebody in their face?
Yeah.
Yeah, you if you don't hurry up and get me rich.
Y'all hear me being threatened up here.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you guys are walking, right?
Oh, WAPW, We Are Phenomenal Women is walking in the African American Day Parade tomorrow. If you want to walk with us, you can definitely register on wearephenomenalwomen.com. We are against domestic violence, so come walk.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
I was gonna walk, but I couldn't get the day off because one of my coworkers on vacation, so
well, if
they couldn't give us both the day off.
If you can't walk, we can get you an Uber.
Let's be clear, who am I speaking with?
Sean LaBreeze, what's good?
What's up?
What's going on,
What's
Sean?
up, big homie? Long time. Where you been, man?
I'm good. I'm watching you guys. I'm watching the show. Looks really good. You guys look good on TV.
Thank you.
How we know? What's going on?
You know why they look so good? Because I had to get them some makeup artists up here. We got a stylist for them. Everything's going on. So don't they look good now?
Yeah, everybody looks good. Looks like somebody's missing though.
Yeah, Lady Grace is off today.
Oh, so y'all giving days off now?
Yeah, we got to. We want people to stay, so we can't overwork them. Even though Al,
it's paper people.
Hey Al, you're supposed to, because that's only 1 day a week. They don't need no days off. How many days is in 1 day?
Right, absolutely.
Well, he gave us the days off, so he gave us a whole month off. A whole month.
I was just trying to change the dynamic a little bit because I want them to be able to stretch their wings and be able to enjoy life a little more and not let it always be about doing what Al tells them that they better do.
I believe
shit.
children are future.
Did you just say what Al tell us? Well, just for that, we're going on vacation starting next week. So we're going to have some more days off.
Yep, I can't wait.
So then what else what's gonna happen when all these shows are going and you guys aren't there? Al, you can't have dead airspace. Where you letting them go?
Well, what they're gonna do? They're gonna air live from wherever they at a vacation. So, and if they don't do it, I'm gonna send the radio police out there.
That's why he don't know where we going.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Nikki already told everybody. She put it on Facebook and everything.
Yes,
she did. You even showed the new bikini you was gonna wear.
Oh, no, I did. Now you lying.
Oh, wow.
You lying because you said bikini.
Damn, you just telling all business, huh?
Yep.
That's what we doing today,
So that
mister?
would be kind of dope, though, if you really did broadcast from where you were. That'd be super dope.
Yeah, for where we at, right?
Yeah.
Al, make that happen.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all could do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the show on Facebook Live from wherever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Sean, you're not bad, huh?
Yeah, you kind of smart.
You got your ticker fixed. Now your brain is working, huh?
All right.
Get your ticket fixed. Now your brain working, huh, bro?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We might try it. Well, we gonna show, you know. I don't know about that, but
why not?
Yeah, we could do it live, Facebook Live.
Remember, y'all contracted. Y'all mess around, break your contract. I can
hold
probably
on.
sue y'all.
Look,
let me find out. Let me find out where's the contract.
Right up here in my book.
You gonna practice suing?
I want to see a contract because I don't remember signing
You don't
nothing.
remember signing nothing. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
But you guys look really, really good.
Great, thank you.
To say that I'm watching you guys. At some point, I'm gonna pop in on you. Oh, you're gonna be there next week? That might be the week.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Thanks for calling.
Yep. All right. I'll talk to you later. Take care.
All right.
Okay. I got a question before we get off. Okay.
Before we get off what?
The air. I thought she was
What
gonna
time
say
is it?
something.
Where's the most time for us to get off?
It's 1:45, ain't it? Yeah.
Who said we gotta leave at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, exactly. You looking for the contract for real?
Yes,
I don't need to see it.
I didn't sign nothing.
But she didn't think I got it.
I didn't say you don't have it. I said let me see it, but I don't need to see it because I know what it looked like.
If you are talking to someone, right, getting to know somebody, and a man, woman, whatever, and you find out that they want kids, but you don't want kids, but you think they're cool, would you still date them or would you not date them? But they know that's what you don't want. You don't want kids or whatever.
Well, as long as you guys come to an understanding that that's not what you want, then it's up to the other person on whether they want to still see you or not.
Okay. Would it be wrong if you saw them and then later on down the line they get feelings and then they want more, but you know you can't give them what they want?
More.
How you like it? How you like it? Well, here's the deal. We're talking about an adult. So in a situation like that, if you guys already had the conversation that you don't want to have kids, then that person, like I said, has a choice whether they want to stay or go. Now, if they catch feelings later on down the line and they say, well, you know what? I'm in love with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. However, I do want to have a child. Then you already let them know that you don't want that. So it's still up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they want to have kids, go have kids with Susie over there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to have kids.
Okay.
So, why, you want to have a baby?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I got a question for women. At what age is too old for women to be having children?
I would say anything after 35.
Yeah, I personally
Really?
think I'm old to have kids.
I think 35 because not only well, I think you're more of a high risk at the age of 35, 36 or something like that.
Right.
And then you think about it. When your child be 20 years old, you going to be something like
70,
55, 60.
Yeah, something like that. You're going to be old. And then I always said if I had kids, I want to be able to chase the shit out of them. I ain't going to be able to chase after them kids and stuff and beat their ass like...
It's not all about beating the kids. Where do people get this? You got to beat the kids.
Well, ain't no sense to having kids. You can't beat them.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, that's why we got
Discipline
kids. Your kids are for two reasons: to beat and to make them do stuff that you don't want to do around the house.
Like go to the store, stuff like that.
No, wait. So I was reading something on Facebook yesterday. Was it yesterday? This man and his wife, they were sitting in the living room watching TV. The wife was eating. And the husband left his phone inside the kitchen charging. So he heard the phone go off. It was his wife texting him. Since you in the kitchen, bring me back the hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy. But yeah, you don't have kids for that.
Yes, you do.
No. You have kids so your legacy of being a DJ can carry on.
That would be cute, have a little DJ.
A whole bunch of DJ K Nickies.
Yeah, right.
Little DJ, see?
DJ
That's why I said
Junior.
little, there you go. Already took the name, already patented. Little DJ K Nicki.
Well, you
I said it earlier.
acknowledged it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do that.
You
We're
put
gonna
them
send
in
them.
little DJ college school and stuff like
That
that.
ain't nothing to do.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, we're gonna start our own DJ college school.
that's what you talking about. That's
You
what
know,
I'm
the
talking
DJ
about.
K Nicky Preparatory Academy for DJs.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
You see what I'm saying?
Stop
You know?
playing with my heart.
You know, look.
Yeah.
You see what he doing, right?
Yeah, he
How much money you getting again?
Multiple streams of income.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
I'm
we-
getting a cut.
Yeah,
No,
you get a
you
cut.
gonna
I
be-
get the most
The
of the
bulk of it. I
proceeds.
knew you was gonna say the bulk of it.
Yeah.
No, because I'm
Most
be a
of the
professor.
proceeds?
Yeah.
No, you can't, because I would be a professor.
I'll pay you a professor's salary.
The lady's name was Professor Mac.
There you
One,
go.
she had 3 boyfriends.
See, and I'm
Professor
gonna
Mac.
have 3 boyfriends.
She was
Two-
macking, huh?
She was
two
macking.
bitches and an adult. That's what I'm gonna have.
So,
Let me ask you a question.
No,
who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
cause he's looking at you.
Did he just roll his
If
eyes?
you
Did you get dizzy when you just did
yeah,
that?
that's why I did that. 'Cause I just kind of almost blanked out. But if you're sitting at the table eating a bowl of fruit, right, and that's all you eat all day, does that make you fruity?
This is why I don't. This is why I don't have conversation with him on air because
When you eat
know.
nuts, right, Al?
Well,
So
y'all,
that makes
hold on. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
The reason
that-
why I asked that is because I bought a whole bag of nuts last night, right? And y'all somebody saw the nuts. I'm gonna say y'all saw the nuts. And now the bag of nuts is empty. Okay, so that means y'all been eating nuts all day. Are y'all nutted?
You done it with us. Yeah.
because he
I didn't
ate
eat no
most of
nuts.
it.
I didn't eat
You
no.
ate what you did eat the
No, I did
nuts.
not.
You swallowed it?
I ain't eat no nuts.
What you did with them?
Yeah, I ain't doing what
Let
y'all
me
doing.
smell your
with them.
breath. Smells like nuts to me.
Y'all stupid.
Oh
Anyway.
my God.
Are we leaving now?
No, we got 6 minutes.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, y'all.
On.
See, you messed up. You should have just, after the last one, you supposed to stop, Nikki.
I don't
Yeah.
want to stop.
You know,
Maybe
and
I
the
was
problem
maybe
is-
I want to be different. You
But
ever
see-
thought about that?
But see, that's why.
Put your head on that damn thing. It'd have been funny.
That's why Pedro and Juan is in the position that they in because you don't want to stop.
Look, they got no choice. They like this tall. What they gonna do with life? They can't. They need me.
They need you,
They need me. That's the whole point of children. To control.
so you controlling them right now.
Julio Juan.
Yeah,
Juan and Julio.
one Julio
Juan Julio.
or Julio Juan.
Julio.
One Julio.
Julio. Do we have guests coming next week?
I don't know.
I want to feel like we do. I don't know.
Y'all here next week?
Yeah, we here next
Oh
week.
boy, here we go. I gotta put up with y'all again.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to, because if you don't want us to come back, just tell us not to, and we won't.
That's a
Just
good
like that.
lie.
Just like that.
Don't come back.
I won't.
Don't come
Anyway.
back.
Lie. He be crying in the corner.
So that's the end of our show for today.
Damn.
Since Al is kicking us out, he told us we have to leave and don't come back.
No more, no more.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more.
So just remember to tune in each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12. No, wait a
Which
minute.
one? You cutting your time? She done cut the show down to an hour.
From 11 to 1, the Let's Be Clear radio show.
With
DJ K Nicky,
and
Lady Grace,
and
yours truly,
who
Lady D,
and this.
Big Al.
Uh-huh.
Then, when you finish listening to us with our shenanigans, you can tune in to the Let's Be Clear House Party Saturday night edition with DJ Big Body, DJ K Nicky, DJ Shorty Love, and my brother from another, DJ T Rock. And then there's always Lady D Sunday Class, so we got them covered for the whole weekend, don't we?
And in the afternoon on Thursdays, DJ
Oh, you
K
didn't let-
Nicky
you-
afternoon
you-
mix.
Yes, so we got them
12
covered.
to 1.
Not only that, but I think people should listen to the radio station because
24/7.
exactly, and we be playing some music up there. If you an adult and a mature adult, then you would appreciate the music that's going on up there because it's really a lot of classic music, a lot of up to date music, and we got the dopest DJ K Nicky.
You
And,
don't clear your throat.
Let me clear my throat.
See? You better save all that energy for vacation, girlfriend.
See, that's why I patented the name and everything.
No,
so
you did not.
know, when she can't DJ no more, I can just use the name and get somebody, some lookalikes out there.
You said lookalikes?
Yeah, some lookalikes.
So anyway, that's the end of our show.
Oh, man.
We'll be back here next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
At 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
to 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
with DJ K Nikki.
DJ K Nikki.
Lady D.
Lady D.
Lady Grace.
Lady Grace.
And Big Al.
And Big Al.
You know, I like how you took over our show. I think I remember telling you this before, right?
What are you talking about? When?
Like it?
I like how he did.
Yeah, he's
When?
pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, I said I like it.
But when did I take over your show?
A long time ago.
When?
Long time.
Doing it now.
See how slow he is?
So because I'm involved in a conversation, I'm
No,
taking
that's
over
not.
the show?
You're not.
involved
You're not
in no
listening.
conversation.
You're not listening. You're
No,
here.
it's
You're,
so disrespectful sometimes. Brother's sensitive on a Saturday morning. You know,
Either
talking about I took over
wipe
your
some of that
show.
sweat off your forehead.
That's not sweat. It's oil from the overflow from the Lord.
Oh, okay. Well, God bless you.
Thank you.
And God and God bless everybody that's listening. Y'all go out there and y'all make you get up, get out, make it count. Have a beautiful Saturday. We'll be back next week. Let's go.
This is DJ K Nikki, and I'm letting you know to tune in to www.ixsradio.com 24/7 for all your musical pleasures. Let's go.
Super rockin' all night till your feet hurts. I be the life of the party, from the club to the hotel lobby. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. I break a heel, sweat it, sweat it. 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 Oh. Let me see some footwork. Let me see some footwork. Come on, let me see some footwork. Let's go. Let me see some footwork. Hey, I be the voice of the city, yes, sir. They say, did he run the city? Come on. So I stay fresh like Dougie. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. It's even footwork up in the UK. Break a heel, sweat it out, that's my new way. And this one is for the dancers. Who's the best host out? I need answers. Break a heel, sweat it, I sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it, I sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it, sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it, I sweat it. Oh, let me see some footwork. Let me see some footwork. Let me see some footwork.
landfill. Get your damn hands up. Throw your hands in the air if you real as me. Throw your hands in the air if you real as me. I invented sweat. Popping bottles, putting supermodels in a cab. Proof. I guess I got my swagger back. Truth. New watch alert. New blows. Or the big face rollie, I got two of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow. Cut back, snap back, see my cut through the holes. Damn easy and ho, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless, stuff man. I adopted these niggas, till I'm coming in. Now I'm about to make them tuck their whole summer in. They say I'm crazy, but I'm about to go dumb again. They ain't seen me cause I pulled up in my other bins. Last week I was in my other bins. On your diamonds up, cause we in this bitch another again. Photo shoot fresh, looking like wealth. I'm about to call a paparazzi on myself. Live from the Mercer. Run up on Yeezy the wrong way, I might murk it. Flee in the G450, I might surface. Political refugee asylum can be purchased. Everything's for sale. Got 5 passports, I'm never going to jail. I made Jesus walk, I'm never going to hell. Couture level flow is never going on sale. Luxury rap, the Hermes of verses. Sophisticated ignorance, write my curses in cursive. I get it custom. You a customer, you ain't custom to going through customs. You ain't been nowhere, huh? And all the ladies in the house got them showing out. I'm done, I hit you up, man, nah. Welcome to Havana, smoking Cubanos with Castro and Cabana. Via Mexico, Cubano, Dominicano, all the clubs that I know. Driving Benzes with no benefits, not bad, huh? For some immigrants, build your fences, we digging tunnels. Can't you see we getting money up under you? Can't you see the private jets flying over you? Maybach, bumper, stickery, what we're overdue. Jay is chillin', Yay is chillin'. What more can I say? We killin' them. Hold up, before we end this campaign. As you can see, we embodied the damn lanes. Lord, please let them accept the things they can't change. And pray that all of their pain be champagne. Whenever you empty your clip, grip your sidekick, you got skill. Your best bet is to chill and do yourself a